dear Dolly, you're the only one that got me when I was feeling alone. Dial me to that radio, 650 from the Opry, and your voice can...
Hey everyone, it's Robert here from Dancescape. I'm so happy to be here at Morton's Organic Farm Store. And who happens to be sitting right here?
Definitely not Hayley Verrall.
It's Hayley Verrall. Hayley, we are so happy to have you back with us again. It was probably maybe a few years ago that you released a song that was near and dear to my heart because we were trying to surprise Beverly. It was our 30th wedding anniversary.
Yes.
And we created a line dance, and you were kind enough to let us do a little something to this special song that you released at the time.
Yeah.
Share a little bit about that song first.
That song was called I Guess That's Love, and it's just talking about going through that thick and thin and knowing that you have that special someone with you to go with it and to go through it with you and being able to conquer that.
Exactly. And today we have that special someone, and it's Hayley. But Hayley, you are releasing a new song, and it's coming out soon.
My new single, Dear Dolly, it's a thank you letter to Miss Dolly Parton. She's a huge inspiration to me. So I'm releasing that song on May 30th. On all streaming platforms, so you have the ability to listen to it anywhere that you listen to music, and you can pre-save it still until May 30th.
You know, in life, it's so important to have people that we admire and people that inspire us, not only for the art that they create, but their personal stories of challenges. So what is it about Dolly that you connected with and that inspired you to dedicate this song to her?
Well, Dolly Parton has been a huge inspiration to me. And her songwriting, who she is as a person, how humble she is someone who I look up to and I eventually just want to be like.
Everybody wants to be like Dolly. No.
Not
that way. No. But you know, there is such a skill and a talent to story writing, and especially story writing with music. I recognize right away your gift of being able to express emotions and to relate that back into your life so that all of us who listen can feel a sense of connection to you. Do you have any favorite Dolly Parton songs that bring that for you?
Oh my goodness, there's so many songs. I can't just choose one, but the song that really touched me was Coat of Many Colors and I Will Always Love You. The lyrics and the way she sang it and the story behind it was something that really inspired me as a songwriter and just as a person.
Yeah. With Dancescape, our community is focused on the music of ballroom, Latin, and that piece of music inspires the beauty of the rumba. But what is it about that story?
So she grew up poor and her mother, they had no money. And it was a story about a coat being sewed together with different pieces of rags. She also has a Christmas special that she talks about, not only just of the coat of many colors, but just as she's helping throughout her community and her family.
Dolly is also a hero in country music. We all know that sometimes to reach superstardom level, we all have to work our way up. And so part of that is just making sure you have music that connects with people. Your own journey. I mean, you are a young country singer. You are in the beginning of your career. So share a little bit. What has the journey been for you?
So the journey, especially as a songwriter and a performer, it's been tough because there's so many people just like me that are fighting for the same dream. You have to know what sticks out about you, what makes you different than everyone else. And I think as myself as a songwriter, knowing who I am and who I want to be, and knowing what I want to write about and who I love, I think that sets me apart. And I have my own project called Singing for Smiles, where I go to nursing homes and I sing country classics. So I think that also awesome. Sets me apart as well. So it's just knowing who you are and being unique and not trying to sound the same as everybody else.
As a songwriter, you've done soul searching. Every career, everyone who sticks it out has something to say. So what is it about yourself? Who are you? Who are you now in this part of your life, I think is probably a better question.
I'm still a country singer that really enjoys putting out music that I really love. And I hope that all the music I put out so far is something that you all enjoy and can relate to. My goal as a musician is to inspire as many people as possible and motivate them and let them know anything is possible and you can follow your dreams no matter what you look like, no matter who you are or what you believe in.
What makes you joyful when you wake up in the morning? And the flip side of it is, what makes you really sad? What is it something that has really scarred you internally that you are working through your music? And also, like all of us, we have to work it through the rest of our daily life.
So every morning when I wake up, I am happy to be alive and I have woken up. But I'm also happy that if I have a show that day, that I can go out and inspire as many people as possible. There was a story of a man who didn't talk for a year, that during my last song, it happened to be a Christmas show, and it was Feliz Navidad. He sang that last song with me, and all the staff were crying, and I had no idea why until the end. But they told me they hadn't heard that man's voice in a year. So doing shows like this makes me so happy, and knowing I can wake up every day and do what I love, which is music, is the reason why I just love what I do, and I'm so happy to be able to do it. And what's sad is knowing that the people around me and huge country artists like Keith Whitley and all them from generations have passed on, and not being able to have met them or have been to a show. Like, I am so thankful I've been able to hear Dolly Parton, and I'm hoping one day she hears this song. But like Patsy Cline, Kitty Wells, all those Johnny Cash, all those old generation country artists, I've never gotten a chance to hear live. And to hear that and to see that, and knowing that like Reba and Dolly and all these older country artists are getting older, it saddens me knowing that I could wake up the next day and not be able to hear any new music from them or see any new social media posts, and not be able to have the chance to meet them or share my music with them.
I think one of the things as an artist, as a singer, and that is that you really don't realize how you can touch people. And I think what I'm hearing from you is a lot of times, yes, you go out to these shows. We're all business people at the end of the day. We have to pitch. I mean, that's the reality. And that's what makes some of us very smart business people. But the other side of it is that we recognize that we have something to say to the world.
Yeah.
So clearly, these artists have said a lot through you because you keep referencing them. And maybe the hope is one day, and not the hope, because you already have the talent to be able to sing, to communicate, is that other people hearing your story, hearing your music, will feel the same about you. You have a wonderful fan base that's starting to grow and continues to grow.
Well, thank you.
When we started our business, I came from the corporate life. This was something that was fun. And 25, 30 years ago, you'd be crazy to go into a business where it was going to be focused around ballroom dancing. But like life, Dancing with the Stars, the whole community started to see on television what we knew living the life, that it brings so many other things. It's a sense of community, which you have a community here in Burlington. Share a little bit about your fan base, share a bit about the people who come out to your concerts to support you, and most importantly, your family.
Well, I am super thankful to all my friends and my family that come out to support me at each and every single show. And I'm super thankful to the Dragon Boat group, Lively Dragon, that have come out and have now supported me so much. And
amazing.
I am so thankful. I couldn't do it without all of you guys, and especially you and Dancescape that have helped. I guess that's love, and doing the line dancing and allowing me to bring my music to your platform, singing on your stage at your studio, and you all dancing to it.
We just love that. We love sharing the talent in the community, and also what music brings to us. And we just happen to be in a situation where we can add joyful movements to the rhythms and to the stories that you tell. There's so many women out there going through breast cancer. And not only breast cancer, we have students going through other forms of cancer, other health challenges. But clearly, one of the releases is to be able to bond together and to have a common purpose. Share a little bit about the Dragon Boat situation. And also, your mom is a key member of the team.
She has been so lovely. She got into Dragon Boat racing.
Woo!
Oh my goodness.
Wow! That's the voice of the universe.
If you didn't hear that, there was some big bang.
I think it was thunder. We better hurry up and wrap this up, otherwise we're going to be electrocuted.
You're sitting on metal.
I know, I'm sitting on metal, yeah.
My mom has been so awesome, and she's been bringing out her Lively Dragon Boat friends and crew, and they have been amazing, coming out and being so enthusiastic at all my shows, not just my solo shows, but also my band shows.
Was there a special piece of music that people have specifically come up to you and say, oh my God, that has so much meaning, and the way you sung, that particular song?
My song, Late Bloomer, that talks about being different and going through your own challenges, but knowing that it's okay to be different. You are unique in your own ways, and that song in particular really touched a lot of people because we are all different, but we were all similar in some sort of way. And I really enjoyed writing that song and releasing that song.
Did that come from a place from your own? Do you feel yourself as a late bloomer?
Yeah, I was always told when I was younger because I found it hard to make friends and I found it hard to be social with people. That song really touched me. And I was told, oh, you'll grow out of it. You're just a late bloomer. And that song to me was a stepping stone into knowing that It's okay to be different.
Yeah.
I like who I am, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
We all actually have certain things where we are fast bloomers, but sometimes we look at ourselves and say, oh my God, so-and-so's doing this, or that person who's successful, our heroes are doing this. And it makes sometimes us feel that we are late bloomers. But sometimes time is time.
And I believe everything happens for a reason.
I totally agree with you. Yeah. And even in, for our own career, yes, we, at a very young age, achieved Canadian North American ballroom status. But there are other things in life that I go, oh my God, I wish, when we started the business, I was looking for a world-class mentor, a business mentor that can help us to grow the business. Because, working in a corporation is very different from forming and doing our own business. But here's the irony. I feel now, 25 years later, I have become the person that I want to be.
And you don't need that person that you're looking for.
No, exactly, because you transformed. And likewise yourself. I mean, I think that's a great message to recognize that there are people who are feeling that they're late bloomers, but it's okay.
Even though there may be some bad things that happen throughout your life, I don't think without those bad things that happened that you would be who you are today.
Exactly.
So I think everything happens for a reason. You may never know that reason. You may figure out the reason tomorrow or a few hours from now.
Yeah.
But we are all here for a purpose. And whatever that purpose is, you're going to find it at some point in your life.
And the other thing is manifesting the future. And that is what clearly Hayley is doing. She's manifesting that Dolly will hear this piece of music. Dolly will hear your story. Dolly will invite you to her concert. Dolly will invite you to her home. Yeah, no, frowning. We're manifesting. So let's take a deep breath and let's manifest that. Because, part of it is just manifesting what it is that we want to achieve in the world. And sometimes it may not be the thing that you think of, but something happens that then goes, oh my God, that's why I was supposed to do this. All right.
Yeah.
So we have a class called Danceville Qigong Tai Chi. Part of it is breathing. So work with me here. Okay. So with your arms, you sit on the chair. Close your eyes, manifest Ollie. So breathe in. Breathe out. See Dolly hearing you on May 30th.
Yes, May 30th.
Then Dolly's going to pick up her phone. I got to get this girl in. Don't laugh.
It's hard.
Breathe in. Breathe out. All right. And you can help too. You manifest this for Hayley here, okay? So Hayley, as a final send-off, let's play one tune for Dolly. And let's manifest this out to Dolly. Here we go.
And we lost the pick. And we don't have a capo. So
she's going to improvise now.
Or you don't even need to listen to the acoustic version.
Yes.
You can hear it on all social media platforms.
There you go.
On May 30th.
Yes.
And if you follow my Facebook, Hayley Verrall Music, you can find a promo video coming on out with
even
a little
better.
Acoustic taste.
Even better. All right, she's just going to sing a few bars to sing us out of it. Here we go.
This is not the right key, but we're going to make do. We lost the pick. I don't know where the capo went.
We're just going with the flow.
Dear Dolly, you're the only one that got me when I was feeling low. Down to that radio, 650 from the Opry, and your voice carries lost soul. Just thought you should know, dear Dolly.
Awesome, Hayley. You download the album and support Hayley. And email and private message Dolly Parton herself and get her to listen to Hayley. All right? Awesome.
Thank you.